Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigil here, and welcome back to our video. So, yeah, the Apocalypse is back. Thankfully, it's gonna be here only for 6 days, not 2 weeks, but this is the worst soul rate in the game by far because of one simple reason. They just refuse to make it so that, like in every single other soul rate, the passive stats from the artifacts split to the entire team. There's gonna be a firebox here on EPI, but that's gonna be mainly for maybe tanking. Supermen is not gonna split the bonuses to any of my other characters. And that's actually so bad to the point where I'm gonna get more damage most likely out of Harley by putting Dark Mallow cards on her and Puppet on Pride or Batman if compared to as if I had the artifact equipped, like the firebox for example. I'm most likely gonna deal more with Dark Mallow cards. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Bro, it pisses me off so much and it's so awful that this whole thing could be fixed so easily. Just make the passive stats split. Like, I know the bosses in the soul rate have slightly lower health pools than the bosses in other soul rates, but it doesn't make up for it. It really doesn't make up for it. Everybody's miserable whenever the story comes around and people are literally taking a break from the game. And guess what? Some of those people might never come back. Whenever Dawn of Apocalypse rolls around, this game loses players. That's what this story does, and this whole thing could be easily fixed just by making the passive stats splits. Maybe even adding a dark side drop chance at the end of it. Or maybe add the Dawn of Apocalypse artifacts in the soul rate pool to drop and never get the soul rate back. I mean, add them in the league rates, or maybe get the chest back from time to time that has the Dawn of Apocalypse artifacts and has... Okay, you tank this. And put the firebox in it. I don't know, there's so many ways we could not be dealing with this, but we're dealing with it. You get the damage against target, and yeah, that's not a lot, but trust me, with Firebox it would not have been a lot either. But yeah, I definitely I messed up a bit here. I definitely regret not using percentage hull damage first here. I think that's gonna be kind of the standard for the soul rate. I do think I have some teams that can still one-shot, but League of Anarchy seems extremely far from it. Maybe Raven. Most likely with Raven they can one-shot in Dark Mallow cards. But yeah, here I might have actually done more with Firebox. But if you use Raven, you might do more with Dark Mallow cards than Firebox on Harley. But yeah, this is the zero passive stats experience, if anybody was wondering how much damage you're doing. This is the League Raids experience pretty much in this fight, because that's where you have no passive stats. Well, you can't really use this team specifically in League Raids, because every single boss there is gonna be immune or resistant to stuns. But yeah, this is absolutely awful. Yeah, let's get Harley back in there. I might not use percentage hull damage against her at all since we didn't start off with that, though I don't know. Oh, that's just terrible. Yeah, with Firebox on Harley, most likely I could have gotten all the way up to something like 500 mil or 600 mil, but not much more than that. Batman Drone is a character where it's most likely worth to put... I mean, it's for sure worth to put Firebox on, because she mainly cares about passive stats. Would be more convenient to have God Killer, but it's fine. She's most likely gonna do fine. Not as well as in other soul rates, because she's still not gonna receive any bonuses from another passive stat artifact that you could put on John Sturger and Lantern, but she's gonna be most likely fine. It's most likely still gonna be hitting the 2 billion damage. Get a level 10 Firebox and level 10 Puppet on Robin King. Okay, we got the passive active. Oh, I double tapped the third special by mistake, my bad. Do we have blind active? Oh, okay, we have blind active. So this is gonna go real fast. And super move. We're gonna be at 20 mil actually, that's kinda bad. That's actually kinda bad. It's not terrible. We most likely will one-shot 2 billion health targets with it, but I have to really rely on robbing King percentage health damage at the start of those fights. And even then I'm not 100% sure, but this should be barely enough to one-shot something. Yeah, this is definitely enough. We did the damage we did so fast that we could have definitely killed her from max health. And she doesn't have 2 billion health though. Oh. Yeah, I still think this can do 2 billion if needed, but it's gonna be still a bit rough. Percentage health damage is another thing that's gonna be real fun to do. Because we get Snora Snow Globe, but we don't get passive stats for Deathstroke, so the clones are gonna be running on 0 passive stats in terms of health, so that's gonna be fun. We're gonna be fun against Blue Beetle because I don't think it's doing that much damage, but against like higher tier bosses, those clones are not gonna hold up. They are just not. After the Salvation on Battle Flaps as well. And the All Blades on Redhood to get his super move cheaper. Okay, that's done. Okay, we got him good here. Super move too. There was a bit of percentage hull damage left there. So I talked to somebody that said that Battle Lives is a bit nerfed since the last updates, where you could do all his percentage hull damage in one activation previously, but now you're no longer really able to do that. I don't think that there is something, I think, but I don't think it's that big of a difference, because previously I could like do all I need to do with him in one activation of the passive, and now there's like 2 more values that I need to activate again for. Granted, I have the perfect scenario to do that, like how it was here when the enemy... Oh, that dealt no damage. Might have a problem here. Yeah, against hard tier bosses, we might have a problem surviving here, we might have a problem dying. Like, come on, man, I have 0 passive stats, what are you doing? But yeah, Battlefly seems to be slightly lower in terms of his percentage health damage, but not by a huge amount. Yeah, no, right now we're just waiting to die. Can you be faster about it, buddy? Well, if you continue with one of those third specials, that would definitely kill me. Come on, buddy, come on. Come on. Okay, finally got the clone there. Yeah, this clone is not gonna die. We're gonna have problems with it later on, when bosses get to do more damage, but this man is not doing any damage whatsoever. Let's try and get another clone in there, because the last 30 seconds I want to get out Deathstroke. Because the clones are not gonna do well in that 0 power generation time, because it's gonna be the Red Hood time extension last 30 seconds. Yeah, we're not... Okay, let's get the clone in there. Spend all our power bars. Yeah, I don't think I'm waiting even for that. Get some power steal in there. And back to base Deathstroke because he still had some left himself. Okay, this went pretty damn well actually. In terms of how much damage I did. Yeah, 369 mil. I'm not sure what I can do with that. I don't know why, but I think that King with Firebox might not do too badly here. Because since we don't get any passive stats on him, unless I use a Force Firebox on him, the attack from the Puppet is going to be a lot more relevant. The attack from Vixen is going to be a lot more relevant. And Martian Mantle is going to extend the duration of negative effects. So let's see how this goes. I might be terribly wrong about this. But yeah, we got Beta Club on Vixen to apply the negative effects to help us get faster into Puppets. And we got Sword of Salvation of Martian Mantle to power steal a bit at the start to get going. Okay, so we need 5 negative effects, right? That's 1. That's 4. And there we go, we're in infinite power. Let's see how much damage I can do here. And we lost it. It's fine, I don't think we'll lose it after I build a decent buffer of negative effects. Might as well super move too. Gives me 1 more negative effects and gives me increased damage. We're up to close to 4 mil per turn special, which is not that bad. We're definitely doing some damage, but it doesn't look like we're doing enough damage. Or are we? We might be. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But at least I'm not losing power anymore. Would love it if I could crit, because anything that you see below 3 mil is not a crit. Not a crit. That's a crit. That's only lethal. Yeah, I think we got this actually. That would definitely be a pleasant surprise. Yeah, we got this. God damn, King, not bad. Definitely not bad, my man. The puppet actually worked. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with her now. I'm gonna wait to have League of Anarchy plus Raven. She's gonna be a problem for tomorrow. Gonna try Mr. Freeze with Beta Club here. And Raven with Sword of Sin, so she doesn't power generate at all. And Dr. Fate, we don't need to put anything on Dr. Fate because it's not gonna give me passive stats. I guess I could have put the Sword of Salvation on him, but I don't think that's gonna be that necessary. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Bait Club Mr. Freeze with 0 passive stats. What could go wrong? A bit counterproductive to have Sword of Sin on Raven because you're no longer power stealing, and that's a big source of power generation, but again, we're not gonna need it here. We get frozen, there we go, jump attack. Oh, that's not great, but it's fine because we are far away from maxed out Mr. Freeze stacks. Can you get frozen again? No? Oh boy, I held her in place for ages. I thought she would get frozen. Okay, it's starting to look pretty decent in terms of damage. Okay, 27, well, yeah, we definitely do enough damage. That was not a crit, that was not a crit, that was a crit. 31. And it can still go a bit more. Having a super move with Mr. Freeze. Okay, 45. Yeah, that's definitely enough damage to one-shot a 2 billion health enemy. Mr. Freeze is gonna do fine. Though, I'm not sure there's any possibility to do 2 billion damage without Raven with him. I'm also gonna try him with Zatanna again tomorrow, because I'm gonna use Raven League of Anarchy to get rid of Boss Harley. I'll see how that goes, but I doubt we're gonna get 2 good results. Okay, so this is a bit of a weird one. We got Zatanna with Beta Club being the damage dealer, we got Brainiac with Puppets being the support character, and we got Girl of Steel Super Go with Sword of Salvation. I have no idea how this is gonna work and if this is gonna work, but I don't really have many options left. Also, it's gonna be weird to get the Zatanna buff since we're mainly using her for bait club purposes. Let's first get this man in the corner and generate some power with Girl of Steel. Okay, we got enough negative effects here. We can even use a special too. Now we just spam special one on Brainiac to keep up the puppet stacks. Also get the lethal stacks up, though we'll keep doing this even after I'm done with lethal stacks. I didn't power steal. That sucks, Zatanna. That sucks because you're not gonna get many opportunities to power steal, okay? You're not getting many opportunities to power steal. And missing an opportunity like that is pretty bad. Okay, let's also get this done. Okay, so far it's going awful. Yeah, this is awful. Can we get this done? Yep, at least we're done with Girl of Steel now. And we can play kind of the normal type of fight here with a Beta Club user plus Brainiac without having to worry about her. At least we got that going, but... Oh, we're all the way up to 1.8 here. You generally speaking want to do like, though we didn't get to do that, but you want to do 5 special ones with Brainiac after you're done with lethal stacking, so you're sure that there's gonna be damage against target active in there. Right, at this point I just want to get my percentage health damage done with Zatanna. Because other than that, we're not doing much. Okay, that seems to be done as well. Yeah, this was absolutely awful. Most of the damage I did was the percentage hull damage from Zatanna. I don't think Grodd would have done much better. If I went the usual Grodd plus Robin, maybe he would have. But yeah, this was awful. Let's move on to the secondary counts. Oh no. Why does the secondary count have to be here? Why? The flashbacks are coming back. The voices are back. Both Wonder Woman and both Supermen are back. This is gonna be awful. Okay, so against both Supermen, we're gonna go with Deathstroke with North Snow Globe. Black Adam with Sword of Salvation. And Electric Scarecrow with nothing. Third Salvation is gonna be quite helpful actually here. Because if he doesn't have any energy, he's not gonna be able to use specials. But it's not the most optimal thing. But it's gonna do. Especially in the first minute, because there's quite a big time between 0 power and him having enough to shield himself, but it leaves room only for 1 second special from Deathstroke. Okay, so far so good. Not sure how I'm gonna do anything with the clones, but we'll worry about that when we get there. But yeah, this so far went pretty damn well. Okay, we're done actually. Oh, that killed me more than it damaged me. It's okay, he's fine doing damage to me actually. He's doing a pretty good job at it. So I don't think I need to hit myself against the shields or to get something done. With the clones you can try to get lucky. Which is what I'm gonna do, because I have no more health here. We got lucky with one specialty, which is already beyond expectation, and that's a super move. Can we bait the special one? Because the enemy is the same as you. After they use the special, they have a little bit of a cooldown here. But I don't think that's... Yep, yeah, that was... Yeah, that's about it for this fight. Look, I'm fine with the amount of damage I did here, and I think I might be able to clear this with Batman the Drowned, though it's a little bit of an iffy situation. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. This was a decent amount of damage. I'm trying to kill this man with Batman the Drowned. I'm gonna use Ben Collapse here with Sword of Salvation, Batman the Drowned with Firebox, and Jones Green Lantern with nothing. I think I'm mainly gonna stay in the fight with Ben Collapse and try to keep activating the Batman the Drowned passive with him. Though I need to attack Rain for a bit, because she needs to get the infection sorted out. By the way, Batman Collapse can disable shields with his special too, which we're gonna use in a second. You wanna be far away from him when you use it. Because he's still gonna activate the shield, he can't use it afterwards, but while you're doing it, he can still activate it. So you're gonna take a big chunk of damage before disabling his shield. Not sure if it should work like that, but that's the way it works. And we're gonna be at 5.3 before Superman, after Superman at 7.5. This is actually pretty damn awful. Okay. Disable the shields. Back into passive active. Not much of a reason to tag Batman the Drowns. Doesn't really get anything by being tagged. I just need to remember to not let the infections expire. And after we've done that, we're gonna be fine. Okay, super move puts me back in final form here. As well tag Batman the Drown in there. To kind of do a little bit of a reset on the infections. Build a bit more combos so that now we should go straight into final form again. Okay. This should be enough. Actually, I did a little bit of a mistake there, but thankfully his shield didn't work for some reason. But he could have shielded that, I think. Or maybe that's not how the grab mechanic works, and he couldn't have shielded that, I don't know. But we killed this man. This was actually a bit less annoying than I remembered, but it was a big part because I dropped the Sword of Salvation in the Advent of Chaos. Let's move on to Classic Wonderman. I mean, not classic. Here we have Raven with Sword of Salvation, Harley with Dark Metal cards, and EPI with Firebox in case we need her to tank Supermen. Let's see how it goes here. She's immune to lethal crits, and she's also gonna be immune to damage from swipe attacks, so that's gonna be fun. Here again, Sword of Salvation is gonna make my life 10 times easier. Because the way you would do it previously, you would wait for her to do a special. Then in that time frame, you would get a special 1 in there. And then try to rely on the power steal on the basic hits of Raven, which is not great if you only have the gears to add defense and health, but no fast attack chance. Like it is the case for me. So Sword of Salvation is definitely a godsend here. Okay, we got stun in there. 1-5 darkness stacks. Let's see the huge amount of damage I'm gonna do. Bro, there's... Nah, bro. But I got Raven. I got Raven. My bad there, though. We still got the stun, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, this is fine. This is no longer fine. I messed up. Yeah, the Sword of Salvation itself has a hard time keeping up with her shield. The only thing I care about with Harley is that she actually gets the stun. I messed up a bit here. Raven's taking a lot of damage actually. And if I get hit with that special 1 is over. Yeah, I'm gonna... I asked for that tag in ages ago. What is this? Okay, this is good. That gives me a window to reset darkness. We need to desperately get her in the corner at this point. I'm not gonna worry too much about the shield. Yeah, that's Raven losing darkness there. Okay. Funny thing though, oh god, I think she's also got increased power generation. Something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna try tomorrow with Firebox instead of Dark Metal cards. I don't know, maybe somehow squeeze Dark Metal cards on a Raven to still get the crits. But this is not nice. I'm definitely not enjoying myself here. Yeah, whatever. Oh boy, she shielded. Who have expected that? Oh, this is gonna be awful. I got a bit optimistic after the Superman fights. I was feeling pretty confident in this. Nah, bro. Okay, so here we have Boss Flash, and yeah, that's gonna be the stun on tagging type of guy. I'm gonna try North Snow Globe King, but I'm not sure if the clones are gonna survive that too well. And we're gonna open up. Actually, this man. Something that I don't know why it's so hardwired within my brain is that I don't think I'm gonna add anybody else, though. It's not gonna be too relevant. But yeah, this guy doesn't have Chaos tag, and so you can have as many team members as you want, and you can tag them at any point. You're just gonna get stunned on tag, and I'm gonna add Green Lantern in there, because he does a couple of things that might be helpful for me. But yeah, let's see how this goes. He's not doing terribly high damage. Gonna tag in and out a bit for power generation purposes. Maybe you could have put Sword of Salvation on somebody, I guess. Yeah, that's the chain stun. It's gonna be doing that a lot. But yet again, he's not dealing terribly high damage to me. Okay, Dr. Fate's dead. Doesn't matter too much. That's our second special. Let's tag this man into. Want to get all the specials before he gets the super move. That's kind of the game plan here. Now we're gonna try the jump tech strat, which did not work and I got stunned. I didn't get stunned, I stun resisted that somehow. I want him to do super move. I like the super move because that's gonna be so much better for the clones, but I might try to combo and drop him for that. Okay, this is working actually. And I messed up. And I'm gonna die here. It's fine. Okay, the clone gets stunned on Taggin, it's gonna get stunned again, and it's gonna get killed. Great, I'm got stunned on Taggin. I'm gonna get stunned again. The clone got stunned on Taggin. Okay, we're alive. Please, no, it didn't give me the window to use the third special. But Sable, why didn't you like block there for a second? Because blocking his special one would have most likely killed me. I mean, I did all my percentage shell damage with King, so I don't really care that much anymore. But the clones didn't accomplish absolutely anything. Oh boy. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, this guy is also gonna be a little bit of a problem. He would be very easy to deal with the League of Anarchy plus Raven, but I kinda used him somewhere else, so we'll see how we deal with him. 2 more fights. Okay, so I'm out of percentage shell damage except for Zatanna, so I'm gonna use Zatanna here for a bit with Sword of Salvation. And then Revenge with Firebox, I guess. I'm not even worth... no, I don't even know if that's worth it, because it's not gonna do much damage. DC Revenge with the Firebox, but at least she's gonna survive. First, we obviously need to get the percentage shell damage done with Zatanna. Because that's the main reason why we're even here in the first place. Okay, so far so good. Now nothing that good to have gone wrong anyway. Guess he's got no part to do anything, and he's like not that dangerous. He's annoying to fight, mainly because of the lack of passive stats. It's not even his fault. I think Boss Flash is actually a reasonably chill boss compared to other stuff that's in here. Okay, we're done with the percentage hull damage, and let's see how much Banshee can do on her own with the level 10 Firebox. This is the only fight in the entirety of Injustice 2 Mobile where I wish I had fast attack chance on Banshee. Oh wow, we did 5 mil damage there, guys, look at that. That's a lot of damage. It's not, but it's the best we can do, especially considering the fact that it's gonna happen every 10 or 15 seconds, so it's not gonna be that frequent. Get back off a bit here. Wow, all the way up to 7 mil damage. We're actually doing better than last time, where we were slower to power generate and we had to build combo for longer. My bad, I left go of the block as I tried to press the third special at the wrong time. We're gonna get chain stunned a bit, but just a bit. He was merciful and did not stun me with the second special one. Okay. Another special one in there. Back off a bit. Special one. Get a full combo. Third special. I mean, it ain't much damage, but it kind of adds up. Okay, chill, buddy. Chill, you're flexing a bit too much. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this fight. Now let's move on to the last fight of this video. And for the last fight of the video, I'm gonna have Ninja Catman here with level 9 Firebox. Trying to deal some damage, I guess. I'm gonna rely on combo interruption, so expect me to mess that up and get stunned. Back off. Might as well super move. Yeah, that's not a lot of damage from the third special there. That is really not a lot of damage. At least I can combo and chop him well enough with Ninja Catman. She's got a very, very fast opener in terms of her combo. Same as Black Adam. Gonna get hit with the third special here, which is fine. Don't mind it too much. Far less bad than a special one, because the third special can't stun me. Also, it's bugged. The third special of Speed Force Flash is bugged since he was released as a character, to the point where he does the animation, and at the end of the animation he flexes a bit. He puts his arm up his chest if he flexes a bit on the enemy. And that flex costs him, because by the time he's finished flexing, you're already out of the third special stagger animation, and you're already hitting him while he can't hit you because he's flexing, and you can't hit the enemy when you're playing as him, because you're flexing. Oh, I do not need that free third special there. Okay, let's pay a bit more attention. Gonna eventually super move. There we go. Not gonna do much to us, but it's got me out of the corner position, which I don't like very much. But we're back. Yeah, this is most likely awful damage, but yeah. Welcome back to the Dawn of Apocalypse experience, boys, and thank you so much for watching. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!